All right, we're going to talk about basically your layout settings and specifically the home page. And what I'm referring to is, we got a home, our main banner here, and then we have four sections right here. We have this little whatever call to action, or our blue box, I don't know what you want to call it here. Twitter feed right here. You scroll down, we got some other stuff going on. You can actually arrange this. So if I'm in the back end and I come to the options panel and I do layout builder, if I click on home page, what I have is a section that's already saved and how your layout currently is. So for instance, we see 4-column widget. That's this right here, 4-column widget. So if I drag this down, let's say below Twitter, put Twitter first, put intro text below those two, or in between those two I should say, and then save it, and refresh this page, what we're going to find is it's now reordered with Twitter feeds first, then we have a little intro text, we have our 4 boxes, then etc. and etc. And that's what these are for. Now, these other areas, like how do we, how do we edit this, what is in this, God, I can't speak, how we edit these individual sections, such as the text that's in here, the actual Twitter feed, and this, those are separate. Those are something separate. I'll go over those on another video. This particular video is going to be short and quick, but I just want to point out how you can actually rearrange these sections so you can play around with the ordering. Maybe you want it here, or you want it there, you can do all that. Same thing for other pages. So the About Us page, this has a predetermined layout structure to it. So if I come to your page and I click About Us, and that page loads up, I'm going to see the same structure we see in the back end. So we got these little sections of stuff, and if I come in here and adjust this stuff, we'll see that they match this. Now, just go ahead, don't worry about this little bit of code you see in the time of this video. That's because we haven't set this up yet. Once these sections are set up, then that won't be an issue. So anyways, what I'm pointing out is you can actually make layouts for individual sites, individual pages. So maybe you want to make a new one for contact page. Maybe you want to make a new one that's just about, just about Mike. You can actually make a new one and arrange and add the items that you want to add to it. So you can, if you read, you can read. It has a little quick little link right here. Read documentation. So if you're getting lost on this video or my video tutorials, you can always click the read documentation, and it's going to tell you how to do that. But real quick, let's say we want to add one, and it's about Michael. Add it. Now we'll see that here. If I click it, see, now select your element. So full width text section, and if you're not sure what that is, that just means text goes full width from left to right. So let's go ahead and we'll choose that. We'll add element. Let's choose something else. Let's do a divider. So now we'll divide full text divider, and then I'll add Twitter section. Add. Okay, so now we have this. We'll save it. And I'm going to cover this again in another section, making pages, but I just want to mention this real quick while we're here so you're not lost. Alright, so I'm going to go real fast, but just try to see the outcome as opposed to trying to follow with me. As I said, I will go over this another time. So let's add a new page. And then what I want to do is, let's see, about Michael. Again, can't spell your name. It's so difficult. Alright, now that I figured out how to spell your name out, let's drop in some content. Let's put some dummy stuff real quick. Boom, there we go. Scroll down, and then right in here, layout details, I'm going to select the template I just made previous page for this. Like I said, don't worry about following along. I just want to show you the outcome. I'm going to cover this another time. Alright, so let's go ahead and preview. And here's our little section of text. Here's our divider. And here is what would be Twitter, if there was Twitter right in here. This is what would be there, Twitter. But I got some mumbo-jumbo thing in there. So basically that's how that works. Is you can arrange and drag and drop and reorder all these sections into different settings how you see fit for those. It's pretty easy and pretty self-explanatory. And that's going to do it for this one.